All right, good morning. Oh, a little bit late today. That's fine. All right, we haven't even started the game yet, but I did remember something. I forgot to do this. To leave my little review. Please describe what you liked or disliked about this product and whether you recommend it to others. People item follow the rules and guidelines. I don't need to read those, I don't think. Our comments, yeah. I did not receive it for free, no. All right, so what do I think? What do I think? If you like or have the wait, like, or it is possible for you to or if it is possible for you to like automation, this game is for you. That's a good review, you're right. I described what I like. The game is about automation. That's what it is. It's a game about automation. If you like it, or if it is possible it is possible for you to like. I mean, you might not know, right? Ah man, that's fine enough. Feels like this little speaks for itself. I love those reviews, when you go into Steam and you look at the reviews and there's some person there just 2,000 hours plus of gameplay just saying, it's okay. I love those reviews. Fun. Alright, we're playing Deep Rock Galactic. I had missed it seems like I had missed one essential part of the game yesterday, and I didn't really get started on it, so that's what we're doing now.
Hope this day will be better than yesterday.
I hope this game will be better than yesterday. How many points do we have? 19. Ooh, nice. Management approves. And that means we can get this, right? Moving on up, equip up to 2 passive perks at a time. Wait, we already have 2. This has to mean 3, right? That's 2 red ones. Sprint speed or resupplier. Faster resupplies. And gain extra health. And all weapons are instantly reloaded. Maybe the sprint boost? It only activates after running for 5 seconds and it's only 8 seconds. I'm already fastest scout, right? Let's go with the resupplier for now. Alright, I just found this assignment board. We didn't make any assignments. I'm guessing we go this one, this one, this one. Up to down. Alright. We get a license upgrade. Oh! This is a weapon license upgrade. M1000 Classic. As an interplanetary mining conglomerate, DRG believes our employees should have access to a diverse array of the very best tools with which to accomplish the tasks set before them. Through your hard work and diligent efforts, you have been deemed a likely candidate for an upgrade to your weapons license. Completing this short training course will ascertain this for certain and unlock the weapon for purchase in the equipment stations. The original design for the M1000 pattern DRG precision rifle goes back hundreds of years, practically unchanged. High damage, respectable fire rate, and that ping. Prime example of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Alright, so M1000, I don't think that is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, that's someone else. Wait. You can get that though? I mean, it doesn't say. Is it the engineer? Engineer seems closest. Well, maybe it is the... Doesn't say. I don't know. What is this? Another quest is Trade Terminal course. Oh, a trade terminal. Now that you've completed your introductory training, management is pleased to introduce the company-wide mineral trading network. DRG believes it is important to promote a sense of accomplishment and camaraderie among its employees, as well as offering opportunities towards achieving the goals of each employee. Simply put, use it to sell off what you don't need and buy what you're missing. Be advised that a small percentage of proceeds will go to the DRG in exchange for administration, taxes, transportation, valuation, oversight, insurance taxes, storage, liability, drive marketing, positioning, advertising, maintenance, legal fees, and taxes. How many times did they say taxes? Like 3 times? Nice. Regards to management, completions, rewards, trade terminal, so accessible or heavy duty. You're proving yourself to be a hard-working dwarf. Management are rewarding you with access to the heavy-duty assignment, where you get the chance to show off your mining skills and obtain a unique helmet. You're welcome. Tip: don't shake hands with danger. Regards, management. The heavy-duty fixer keeps both your noggin and peepers safe. That seems like a good start. Defense. Active locked? Oh. So available to grab that? Did I screw that up? We can do that next week if it's needed. Oh, but this has to be for, like, this is for the engineer and... Oh, no. Like, it needed engineer 10, so maybe this is for the scout 10, since the scout is the only one I have. Alright, so. Mission selection, heavy duty. Here we go. Point extraction. Collect Arga quarks and 10 fossils. I wonder what that 7 down there means, and the 1 down here, this one here. Alright. Anyone playing this? Here's one dude playing that. Let's join him.
Yeah, I don't so much scout as make this operation possible.
Alright, if you play solo, you get Bosco as well.
We've got a new miner inbound.
Okay, I like playing solo, I suppose. Oh. Ah, it's lovely. Alright, I don't see shit. Alright, he said something about an alien fossil over here, so... Hey, stop doing that. Can I please be left alone? Where is it? It's this way, right? Why is the... There's too much enemies in this game. And there's like nowhere safe. Like when you're in the middle of something. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I need to jump down.
Ready to kill some more crates.
A miner is on the way to join you.
Where is he? There. Leave me alone. That's the ancient fossil, so let's go up and try again. Ah, and this was the way. Alright. We'd had again. Oh. Oh, hello, Node Runner. Nice to see you again, he says. I am back? Are you not new, Node Runner? You are back, though. Oh!
Let's clear them out.
People, like, keep me safe? I don't know. My own job, I suppose. How are you doing today, Node Runner? Nice. Node Runner says, what? I'm not new, I've been here for ages. You got a point. I've been here for ages. I've been here for ages. Oh, you tired today? Well, maybe not today, but oh, you'll probably get tired tomorrow. Oh, I should have put the light out here. Show people where I was.
Grabbing ammo.
I'm gonna get some health. Right. Let's see, my power has been out for hours and it finally came back. Oh, congratulations. That's about time, isn't it? It came back, I mean. Not that it has been out. And it says, fuck the wind, it blows. Oh man, amazing. I'm guessing you spent all those hours figuring that pun out. Fuck the wind blows, I love that. Where is the... Oh. Alright, let's pick this up. And go back with it. Ah, Nolan says I took a nap while the power was out. It sounds like it was... you needed that, right? Because you didn't get enough sleep yesterday?
My suit integrity is ruined.
I'll beat your record this time. Just watch me. I actually think we're gonna make your mother dead. Flares up.
Yeah, having naps. Naps are underrated. Oh. I missed out on my nap yesterday, so I've been sleeping like crazy. Oh man. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Can we please get in here? There we go. Very nice. What is that? Oh, that's gold. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press. This was the button I wanted to press.
The swarm is upon you.
Hold on, it says I woke up at 10 a.m. and got some packages from Amazon. Oh. Guessing that's always fun. Get packages, I mean. I've got this package right here that I can give to someone. Sorry.
Never felt better.
That's what he said. No, she said it was fun to receive packages. He was the one given the package. I got a Mic Boom, says Node Runner, and a huge RGB mouse pad that is oddly cheaper than a non-RGB. That is odd.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time. Launch the
I bought a cheap mouse pad. Fairly cheap. I'm not really happy with it.
miner is here. New miner inbound.
Just all the what are they called again? All the cat hair sticks to it. So the mouse mat itself is all right. It's just
Don't waste your ammunition.
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
it's more my cat being the problem. If I didn't have a cat, if I did not have a cat, it would be fine, right? Oops. It's more of a desk pad. Ooh, nice.
Light is up.
Can I get up there? Without dying? Nope. That's me dead. Alright. And I'm super fucking dead because no one is gonna come rescue me here, right?
Platform up.
Huh.
That was frozen. Thank you, Al.
I mean, I wanted to get up there.
Be light. That'll leave a mark.
Alright. So, what about... Oh, yeah.
Access provided.
I was born ready.
Lighting.
Here I can go. Hold on, it says with my old mouse pad, we just throw it in the washing machine. But with the new RGB one, I don't know how to clean it.
One platform ready to use.
Cleaning a mouse pad? Oh, I've been bad at that. I've never cleaned a mouse pad before.
Lights up. Platform up. Platform gonna kill you all.
See, I might just throw it in the washing machine, says Node Runner. If it breaks, it breaks. Was it that cheap?
Hit it.
Instant revive. It's interesting.
Rock and stone.
Flares up!
It was $14 US. Oh, that's not very expensive. One would assume something that cheap also would mean that a washing machine would break it.
Here we go.
Oh man, I'm gonna die again. Oh, I made it. Alright, someone marked the fossil somewhere. Was it up here?
Hey!
Contact! Lock and load!
Lighting up!
Oh, that's a lot of them.
Hello, and good. Light is up. I went through, you beardless blunderbuss. Bam!
Bam! No donor says. I mean, the lightning isn't really a big deal for me. Oh, right, of course. Didn't think about that, right? Mouse mat will still work even though the lighting breaks. So that's just fine. The mouse mat still works. Yeah, I'm tired today. Didn't think about that. I was thinking, well, that's a waste of a mouse mat. That's where my mind went, but yeah, it's really not.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
IMC! And it went boom! Check out these moves! I'm taking some of the ammo.
I'm taking some of the ammo. Nice. Hold on, it says, have you ever left a USB stick in your pocket and found it still worked after being washed? Yes, that has happened to me.
And loaded. Yeah! I need thicker soles on my boots.
Light!
It's one of those snail-looking.
That has happened to me, a USB stick working. Indeed. What is this? Nothing? Alright. Someone put an alien fossil up here. Can I stand there now? I can.
Oh, the
No! Damn it. And I'm dead again. No. Placement wasn't the best. Is that life? Can I get that?
skipping B and C.
Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Need to get my shield up.
Yes.
Alright, I really want to get up there, but I don't know. Yeah, there's no way to land there. That sucks. Ooh. Other nice stuff, though.
Let there be light. That will keep you.
And there's no way up there. And that's the fossil. How are we gonna get to the fossil?
So long, suckers.
That's just won't happen, will it?
Lighting.
Oh! Fell down again.
Bam. Make every bullet count.
No nurses. Turns out getting electronic wet doesn't hurt them much as long as they're not on, right? Yep. The main concern with water damage is corrosion. Short circuits, that kind of thing. Of course, corrosion. I didn't think about corrosion, but yeah. Like I've spilled water all over laptops, turned them off, dried them out, like turn all the electronics off, dry them out, and have them work.
Confirmed scan. Glyphid Dreadnought on intercept course. Get ready, team.
Flares up!
Even one time... Oh. It's a dreadnought. One time I wrecked a laptop and I made some troubleshooting and I found exactly it was what broke, right? Found exactly what the issue was, and fortunately well, it wasn't my laptop, so I didn't fix it. Didn't have the tools or the know-with-all to fix it, and it wasn't mine, and it would be too much work and hassle to get those tools. But if it were mine, I would have.
Swarm, they're here.
They wanted, like, or the person who turned to them, even though they found, like, I don't think it was an expensive fix, right?
Now finish the job.
Whoa. Why is there a dreadnought and all these things? Isn't that a bit, you know, extreme?
Bunch of slowpokes! Ha!
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Slow grenade!
One reason to play this... Oh, there's one dude right there. Let's go and save him. It hurts. Yeah, to play this class. Oh man. This is like the only safe place in the game. It's on one of these lines. I think it's the engineer that built these lines. Yeah. And you're not 100% safe, but you're kind of safe, like from all these little fuckers. Oh man.
Out of ammo! Inhibitor field up!
I don't even know how the new lights work. I know that there are new, like the LEDs. So I'm bugged. Yeah, I'm bugged. Is there an slash unstuck? Or did everybody die? Oh, everybody's dead. Everybody dead, and I'm alive, but I'm bugged. Can't change weapon. Can't throw a grenade. Can't throw a light. Hmm. No donor says a friend of mine decided today he's building a keyboard. Nice, nice. And he's asking me for advice right now. Alright. What advice are you giving him? Don't build a keyboard? No. That sounds like a fun DIY project. Man, I don't wanna. So you're not really safe on this thing. If you die in a specific spot, you're super unsafe. No donor says, I tried giving him that advice, but he just bought a 3D printer and he's itching to use it for a project. Nice. Oh man. Yeah, I want a 3D printer. Itching for making projects. Holy shit though, that's... Is it doing it from scratch? So all the electronics and that as well? I mean, there are many parts. I wonder if there is like an unstuck or something. Actually, I can check that. I can't do anything in the game anyway. So we have... No, it says, yeah, it's not as hard as it sounds. I mean, it's not hard. It's just a lot of fiddling. Like, there are a lot of buttons on a keyboard, right? So it's not hard. It's just a lot of work to do it yourself, I would guess. Let's see, like unstuck the Rock Galactic.
Get into cover. Getting more ammo.
Nice headbutt from below. You get stuck, and nothing about unstuck. No donor says it's more work than buying it. Of course, all DIY projects are, but it's also cheaper. Yeah, like that's... I mean, it's not only the money issue, right? It's the...
Your ride home is on the way. Drop pod inbound.
what's it called? Yeah, the thing, just doing it. The learning experience. And just oh, I did this myself.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Someday in the future, I'm buying myself. Oh. Yeah. Starting doing some electronics. Probably starting out with... what are they called again? This is madness. Oh. Mission status failure. Alright. like a little bit of electronics with small computers. Raspberries. There we go. The Raspberry Pis. Oh man, this sucked. We stayed in there for a long time.
Let's just never talk about this mission again.
New items in the accessory shop. Alright, so, leave team. So, is this the shop? I'm assuming. No, says the keyboard, so often use the TNC version 2. Oh, right. It's a complete USB microcontroller development system. All right. USB cable sold separately. This version has solder pads for all I/O signals. It's also available with the header pins to plug directly into a solderless breadboard. All these boards are shipped with assembled and fully tested. Yeah, small USB, and I'm guessing these are just in and out. It's Arduino. Well, oh yeah, Arduino is open source, right? Nice. No, it says you can use the QMK firmware for your keyboard. This is a keyboard firmware based on the TMK keyboard firmware with some useful features for the Atmel AVR and ARM controllers. Alright. Oh man, there's so many things to fiddle around with technology. So many things. Alright, let's try this again. Someone picked like a high difficulty. I probably want to pick a lower difficulty. Yeah. It's a long mission. It is a high cave complexity. If we press join, there's no one here. Wait. There we go. What's the hazard level on this? 2. Alright, let's try this again. Node owner says that switches are... Wait, first I'm gonna press that. Or soldered into a matrix like so. And that's the keyboard. Wait, no? Hello.
Well, hello there. I thought you were dead.
Oops.
Slowing down traffic. Red sugar here, but watch it. It's highly addictive. Lighting.
Die.
Alien scum.
Alright, we're collecting stuff. Gunk seeds. Alright, gunk seeds are found in the... What's it called again? The roof. That's the underside of the keyboard, says Node Runner. Ah, nice. Alright.
Did I hear a rockin' stone?
That's fairly simple to build, I guess. But it's this. I haven't seen that before.
Flares up!
Wow. Ah. And we shoot... Oh, that's a loot bug.
Loot bug eliminated!
Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's throw these all down here, because that's where the other one went, right? Oh no.
The swarm is upon you.
Why is there... I'm pressing C, but the dude is not coming. The drop-off thing. Can we drop off at this thing? No.
Your workforce is about to get bigger. Dwarf inbound.
Oh.
This one's for Tom!
For rock and stone!
Hi, mate. Have I seen you before?
I mean, is it not Molly?
Like these things weren't
Like,
bad
where
enough
is
for long.
Molly?
Bring the pain! Lining up! Watch where you're shooting, moron! Let there be light!
Well, I guess we're fucked, right? Since Molly is not showing up. If we don't... Ah. Maybe we can do this.
Rock and stone, brother!
Yes. Finally, someone doing something. What is that?
Dwarf inbound.
And we're up. Perfect.
Time.
Nice.
Nice to meet you.
Node Runner says it's crazy how much stuff you can do with a custom keyboard. Oh?
Making a deposit!
You can integrate a pointing device like a trackball as part of your keyboard. You can add a speaker to make beeps to indicate if your key... wait. If you've changed layers, for example. Oh.
Let there be light!
You can add a display, Bluetooth support. You can even output MIDI and turn your keyboard into an actual musical keyboard. QMK supports all of that and more. Well, you can do all the things with it, man. Very nice.
Loot bug, open!
All the things you can do with it. Someone points me at here, the common rock. What am I doing here? Well, that hurt. Oh, Node Runner says the keyboard I bought supports QMK. Very nice then. Like, all those things are cool and all. I don't see any use for the things. Maybe in the future. I mean, all the stuff all the example are cool, right? But that's... yeah.
I think we're actually doing all right so far.
I guess doing the stuff just because you can is probably enough. That's a lot of DIY, right? Do it because you can. That's the big deal. I can do it, therefore I will. Wait. Oh. Nothing here. Ooh, something there. Can I stand here? Damn it. Why are you not climbing up there? Something that gets more and more annoying in this game as the game progresses is the movement. There's a lot of janky movement.
It's a big one, team.
And getting stuck and... ugh. And then you're surrounded by enemies and... ugh. A lot of frustrations. Like you're in the middle of something and suddenly surrounded. And then I lost the thing that I had. Right, I spent all this time finding that thing and now I don't see it anymore.
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Light is up.
I don't know. You know what it says? You should check out the game called Scanner Somber. I think it's super cool. It's a horror game though. If you don't like that, you can just play the first part before it gets scary. Right, I am surrounded at the moment, but we'll have a look-see after I'm not surrounded anymore. If the game will ever allow for that. Alright. What was the game called? Scanner. So. Ah, there we go. Inspired by Gone Home and Dear Esther. I've not played any of those. Scanner Somber is a cave exploration experience. That's walking simulators, right? No, Donna says it's a sliding scale between having a $5 membrane keyboard from Walmart and a... oh man.
take off.
It's a sliding scale between having a $5 thing or a $500 fully custom mechanical keyboard. There's obviously a sweet spot between the two extremes, and for me, I think it is the one that I bought. Nice, nice indeed. I think I have... I don't even remember what this cost. But I think this is the sweet spot for me. A lot of people say that when they start doing mechanical, they never go back, so I haven't started using mechanical. Like, I don't know what I'm missing, right? That's the idea, anyway.
Thank you, brother. You're a true.
Hey! Flares up!
Oh, hurt. Yeah, finding what you need and what you want, that's a great idea. I'm guessing building it yourself is also like you really get what you wanted to get then. Oh.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
About time, fat boy.
Node nurses, there are advantages to using membrane. For example, it tends to be much quieter. And I do like that. I'm just running around reviving people. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine indeed.
I owe you one.
Lighting!
And I'm falling down again. No, no, no. There you go. Another one falling to their death.
Help! Come and rescue me! Be gone!
Contact. Lock and load.
Now! Your history! Chill factor. Yes, I took out the cave angel for no good reason.
Kick out the cave angel for no good reason. I love that. Alright, I don't want to be here. Let's go over here instead.
Let me go! Let me go!
No, says I did buy a keyboard with silent key switches, but I doubt they'll be as quiet as a membrane. I know some people do like the sound, I've heard. Maybe when you get used to it. It's like it's not only haptic feedback, you get like a noise feedback, like a clickety-clack.
Supplies are on the way.
Getting supplies. Bloody hell, you're grabbing ammo. Yeah. give me some
Alright.
sugar.
What's this over here? I haven't checked this out yet.
Getting supplies.
Nothing? Seems like nothing, yeah. Oh. Can I pick this up? Nope. But I found another one right here. Is it dark or light? I'm surrounded by the thing. Probably in here. Oh, hello, Banana Wolf Monkey. How are you today? Nice to see you again. He says Cod Cheetah. I think that's an emote. There we go. Oh, what's this? Something to mine? Seems like it's something to mine.
Found some nitra.
No donor says that, yeah, people love the sound. Nice, nice. But you're a streamer, right? Maybe quieter is better? I mean, I'm quite happy with this microphone. Oh, I dropped the thing. Don't even know where I'm going. Probably this way. Yeah, this way. Leave me alone. So I think the microphone would work out, but I mean these ones are cheaper, right? So when it's time to buy a new one, which I suppose it is, I'll stick to it probably. Waffle Monkey says, I got to play Team Fortress 2 with the Scout VA. I don't know what the VA means. I'm guessing that's just the Scout? Because I found out he streams and he plays in his own server with viewers, and I was like a kid in a candy shop. Oh, the Scout voice actor? Nice. No runner says, lucky dude. Was it luck or skill, one can wonder. I'm happy for you. Yeah. I remember that once. I got to play with in World of Warcraft. I got to play with one of the famous guilds. Can we hack this?
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time. Launch the minelet and we'll see
No,
you in
nothing.
chat.
Got a little bit starstruck from that as well, since I was living World of Warcraft
Assist until we can pick you up.
that time. Now I don't even remember the names of the famous guilds. He carried a lot of people through Ice Crown. Yeah, Ice Crown. And I'm dead. But an Wafflemonkey says, luck that he showed up in my recommends. Skill that I recognized him, I guess. Nice. Also maybe luck that you got invited.
Thanks for saving me.
Alright. Pod arriving. We've collected all those things, but not the gunk seeds.
Eat lead. Line is up.
So let's look around closer to the place and see if we can find some gunk seeds.
Lighting. Getting more ammo. Lighting up.
Well, people have been looking for them, I guess. So if they haven't found them, I don't see why I would.
Light.
I don't see any gunk seeds. Fuck the gunk seeds, I suppose.
Your ride home is on the way.
No Donor says, I had MMO developers on my friends list. I was like an unofficial QA tester. And they loved me because I was so good at finding and reporting duplication bugs. Nice. And by friends list, I mean Skype. Because that is what we used back then. Oh man, I remember Skype.
Drop pod has landed and is ready for takeoff.
Die like your mother.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Let's just get out. Oh, I need to turn in this copper, I suppose, but that's fine. It's right over here.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Let's leave this hellhole.
Alright. Let me just... Damn it. Can I do it like this? There we go.
Getting supplies.
No, are we not leaving?
I'm out.
Oh, no more light. Oh.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
Good times, good times. But I know often like it says be right back, alright. And no, says pretty sure I still have the lead developer on Skype, but I don't use Skype anymore. And he doesn't work there anymore. Yeah, I mean... I don't know about you, but I'm terrible at removing people from my friends lists or whatever. And since I'm terrible with names, like when I haven't talked to someone for a couple of months,
Job done. Keep at it and you'll make...
then I forget who they are, right? Because just the name doesn't help me.
Easy peasy.
Oh, we got a Thorns upgrade. Costs 11 though. Ooh, do I want to play solo? What is this? Escort duty. No. Let's host public and hazard 2. Probably fine.
Drop pod is cleared. Warm up. Time to get to work, team.
Nodonner says exploiting games is so fun. I mean, yeah, when you figure something out. Oh, look at this! This is great. That feeling. Nodonner says it's more fun than playing them sometimes. I'm usually quite terrible at finding those stuff, like finding bugs and this and that. Not my strong suit.
We have detected
So it has happened to me like once or twice, I suppose.
Your job will be to escort and maintain the autonomous drill dozer
But
as it homes in on the Hearthstone. Buckle up, team.
yeah, so I'm not very good at it. But when it does happen, when I just, well, maybe I'm not bad at it.
Watch out. Drill dozer approaching landing zone.
I'm usually not trying though. Like, I'm not trying to exploit this game at all. I just enjoy doing, yeah, I enjoy easy stuff. No, I enjoy straightforward stuff. That's probably more, yeah, that's what I enjoy. Activate, no, deposit, here we go. Nodonner says, you'd think developers have comprehensive logs where they can track every item and detect these things. But I can tell you from experience, they don't. I would have guessed some do and some don't. Alright, that's nothing. Should I start the thing? Or just check around? No, let's start the thing. I don't like this mission type, so let's try to finish it ASAP. Just go. Let's just go. Oh, don't you have... Ah, start the drill. Here we go.
Here we go. Drill dozer setting off for the Amaran Hearthstone.
Alright. Some sites, Nodonner says, that sell gold are actually abusing duplication exploits to create money to sell. It's basically a money printer, yeah.
Attention team, to keep the drill dozer running at full capacity.
I mean, they
we need to
track...
clear of bugs.
I mean,
Also, we
not
gotta get
tracking the
those-
items is one thing, but they... I would assume that they were tracking people's inventory, like the gamers' inventories. I've got to repair this thing. Oh, the other side. Collect bolo caps, or yeah, bulo caps, maybe. I'm full on nitra. Nodonner says, I would assume that huge MMOs like WoW and RuneScape might track those things. I've learned though never to assume. Nice, yes indeed. Because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Or you just follow Occam's razor. I like Occam's razor.
The drill dozer has stopped. Fuel canisters are all dry as a bone. Refill them, and we will have this show on the road again soon.
Right. Like when doing this part, it's gonna be annoying when where enemies shows up. It's in the middle of doing this and having to stop, kill the enemies, then go back to doing this. It's too much clutter, too much stuff happening. One full.
Ready.
Nice.
Dozer goes through
It's not
oil
always
shell like
easy.
graduate chicken coop.
Like assumptions are sometimes more passive. Make assumptions while not even thinking about the assumptions that you make. If that makes sense? Just happens. Well, this looks interesting. Probably nothing here though. Gotta check though. Yeah, that's nothing. Maybe I am collecting bulbs anyway.
Lighting.
No, screw that, screw that. Let's just move. Since I don't like the mission type. I really enjoyed our discussion yesterday. Learned more about capitalism than I did before. It just happened. Oh, he landed. Of course, he just landed. We did find some other problems with... It's actually more just... strengthened my view that trying to, having an idea of what a system should look like. Based on a model, right? That's what capitalism is, right? A model.
Protect the drill dozer. It's being attacked by wildlife.
And just saying, oh, this is the model and we need to follow this model dogmatically. Seems like that's always a mistake. No matter what the model is, right? More to use the model as a useful tool to make what you consider are improvements to the societal structure.
Ready for refuel.
Because we did find a couple of significant problems, right? You need to add on to the model, add this and that and this and that, and there are problems with all those things, I suppose.
Canisters fueled. Drill dozer is ready to make more progress.
That's not what I wanted.
Lights up.
Oh, we need to press the button. Oh, so we can stay. We can even go back and gather these if we want to. That's interesting. Note says it's not that a model is a mistake, it's more that it is impossible to follow exactly, hence why it is a model. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it was bad wording from me saying that saying it's a mistake. Having the model is a great idea. Just having a dogmatic view of the model is the mistake. So it's like dogma. Dogma is the mistake, right?
Drill doors are moving. Everything looks fine, but expect that to change soon.
Yeah. Dogma would be the mistake. It's like I said yesterday, right? Let's have the idea of the free market, and then we can... Like, people have different attitudes towards it, right? And some people, you know, want to increase. If we see it as a sliding scale, people would want to increase the free market, like go towards a free market. But you can discuss any political issue and have that in mind. So the model itself and the word and the idea itself is super helpful. Just make good and bad analogies. That makes sense. Did find a lot of problems with when sleeping on it, actually. Woke up in the middle of the night and started thinking about the non-aggressive principle. And I started to dislike it more and more. The more I thought about it. It doesn't really mesh with reality. If that makes sense.
Reinforcement is on the way.
Like, people are aggressive.
Line is up. Nice to meet you.
Rock solid.
Drill dozer has reached the target. The
That's
Armor and Heartstone is
like if we
jamming
look
our
at
but we expect heavy
the big
pressure
five
on
in
the
psychology,
witness.
for example. What is people like? Well, the big five says that, well, we are aggressive. That's part of our personality. Some more than others. Right? And anger issues is often based on the idea where that gets stigmatized. And I mean, like,
Here we go.
because who decides what becomes aggressive? It becomes a little bit vague as well, right?
Where is it?
Is becoming angry, is that aggressive? A lot of people would call anger
Suckers.
a show of anger. They would dub that aggressive behavior, and I'm like,
Mining is hard work. Good thing we're
I don't know about that. And who decides?
Tippity.
Oh, hello, Colgate on tap. How are you doing today? I've treated you well? He says, if you use your imagination, you can make mind control increase tenfold. If you use your imagination, you can make mind control increase tenfold?
Drill dozer has begun cracking the Amaran shell. If you lose the dozer, you lose
I
the mission.
suppose.
So guard it well against any hostiles.
Lloyd!
Contact.
It's a weird way to
Swarm
put it.
approaching the drill dozer. Hunker down and load up.
Lighting up!
Actually, I was thinking about that as well. The other quote that came from the Inspirobot. Don't become a slave to the sunshine of your ideas. Right. And about thinking, like what we were talking about yesterday, right? Some ideas there are some great ideas out there. Good ideas. It's just it becomes dogmatic when you get a slave to the sunshine. Like, oh man, capitalism or the free market or the non-aggression thing. Oh, they seem so.
Working through the crust of the Omeran.
They're so good. So then you start dogmatically, like you get blinded by that sunshine and just say, this is the way we have to do it. I mean, ideas can be very persuasive. It can be very persuasive indeed. Well, people tend to be persuaded by ideas.
You want some more? We gotta fix Sonny!
I suppose.
Watch and learn!
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way. We got an
Node Runner says that the non-aggression principle is about liberty and property.
We're 50% through, team. Drill dozer
Yeah, but
is
liberty
holding
is a
together.
big word as well, isn't it?
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
If someone gets angry, it's not a violation. Oh, but some people feel threatened by anger. Right? I have, I'm afraid of conflicts, right? And if someone gets angry,
Grabbing ammo.
I can feel threatened. Right, and that will... Maybe there's like anger, like when anger gets to an extreme, it becomes violent, right? And violence is force.
Let there be light!
See, he says if someone gets angry, that's not a violation of the non-aggression principle because it doesn't infringe on your
Drill
liberty.
dozer is exposing the core. The Heartstone is almost ours.
Destroy the laser crystal.
I mean, when you get angry because of the behavior someone else does, right? So if you become angry and they change their behavior because you got angry, that is a violation of the
Safe.
principle, right? It has to be.
The swarm is upon you.
That's the essence of the principle, right? No aggression or threat of aggression. And anger is a step towards violence. It doesn't, I mean, the person may never become violent and may not intend to threaten that. That is how we humans work, right? We get angry, and the angrier we get, the closer we become to violence. Yeah.
Light is up!
Booyah! Rock and stone forever! Stone!
Node Runner says no, that's them exercising their liberty. Alright, so it is my liberty to make a behavior that you feel threatened by. And then the non-aggression principle falls apart.
Need more ammo.
That's my point, right?
The drill dozer served its purpose. The
If I exercise my liberty, and that infringes on your liberty,
nicely done. Armor and
the thing falls apart.
Call the drop pod when you're ready.
Like, who decides?
Flares up.
Who decide what acts
found the
I
mule.
can do and cannot do?
Look there. The mule is for depositing minerals.
Good work. Sending in the drop pod.
Getting more ammo.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Is it always going this way? Why is it not moving? That's weird.
Drop pod arrived. Mule
Oh,
returning
first the
LZ.
drop pod arrives, then it starts running.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Wait forever. Lights up.
Whoops.
Lighting.
Is there anything exciting up here?
Move it.
Nope.
Flares up. I love this grappling hook.
I was sure I was gonna find some bulb up here. I was mistaken. Oh, he's already been up here. I think I've been over there already.
Light.
The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
Bum bum bum.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Do you wanna go look for the things, or... Oh, we got 18? Yeah, let's go look for the things.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Whoops.
Lights up.
Solo cap. One. Come on, one more. No? Damn it. Oh, someone is marking a bolo cap up here. Let's see. Hold on, it says you're making it sound like, and because they're getting angry, you have to appease them. No, I'm making it sound like anger is a step towards violence. Right? It's not the only step towards violence, but it is. It is a step towards violence. And some people find that threatening.
I'm having the best time in my life right
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
And for that person, for them it feels threatening,
Shield place.
they might change their behavior. I'm not saying that you have to appease them. You can do whatever you want, but you can't. If someone gets angry at you and starts screaming at you, you have to react to that. Right, Node-Runner? Node-Runner says anger is not violence. No, that's not what I said. Anger is one step towards violence, right? The angrier you get, the more likely you are to do violence, right? I'm saying that's one way, and that's what I said. Node-Runner again says He says that anger is not violence. I agree with that. You could have violence without anger as well. I agree with that as well. I agree with all of those
One
things.
more mission, and the assignment
But
is
one way that violence does happen is through anger. It's a common way. It's a common way. So anyone...
Damn, I'm good at this.
Like, I've been afraid of people that was angry of me, and I have been appeased them because I felt threatened. Nodonner says, so your anger is irrelevant. No, I've been afraid of people that has been angry at me. I have felt threatened. I'm not talking about the violence. I'm talking about the threat of violence. Right? Because that was what the principle was about. And if I feel threatened from your anger, which is an argument that a lot of people would say, a lot of people have been afraid of a lot of other people that has been angry. You can't just ignore those people, Nodrunner. If you don't get afraid by angry people, that's one thing. But a lot of people are getting afraid, and that fear will affect your behavior as a person. Which means that the anger has changed someone's behavior and they are feeling threatened, right? So it's not irrelevant, not at all. Hello, Coleman122. Nice to see you again. It says, hi, Cider. Nice to see you again. How are you doing today? Nodonner says, if you are scared of my behavior, that's your internal state. I can't control you. Yeah, I mean, you can threaten me. Right? The same thing works with the threat, right? You can tell me, oh, if you don't do this, I will murder you. You still cannot control me. So the non-aggression principle falls flat, like either way you go. Right? That argument you make works for both anger and actual threats, right? You can't control me, I can't control you. It's the same argument for both of them. And part of the non-aggression principle was no threats are allowed. Right? You can make the argument, oh, well, I can threaten you, but I can't control you. Then the threat is removed. Then threats are okay. Which is a break from what the Wikipedia page is. But if that's what you're saying, that threats are okay, then I'll have to look at it from that perspective. But I've just assumed that threats were not okay. But are you saying that threats are okay? Speaking of okay, Coleman122 says okay. Nice. That makes me happy. I mean, feeling okay, that's... yeah. That's a good bar to have, I suppose. Deadline 3 hours, weekly assignment. No, I need to do this assignment first. Nodonner says, I can try to manipulate you psychologically and emotionally, but at the end of the day, it's your decision, your liberty. Alright, so then threats are okay. So, what is not okay is violence then. What if I tell you that in psychology they do claim that when they look like neuropsychology, when they look at the brain and you reject someone, you say something mean to them, the same parts of the brain lights up like as if you step on a Lego. Pain. You feel pain. You can feel pain from what someone says. Is that violence or no violence? Because manipulate you emotionally, right? I was in an abusive relationship with, I mean, she didn't have like a narcissist. She was not a narcissist, but there was a lot of behaviors that were similar to narcissistic abuse. That made me feel pain. And if that makes sense. Is that aggression? Like gaslighting? Is that aggression? Or just hammering into a person that, oh man, you're so fucking ugly, or you're so fucking fat, or whatever. Is that violence? Is bullying violence? And I mean, we know that, I mean, you're saying I can try to manipulate you psychologically. And I mean, people can do that. There is no try. There are techniques to manipulate people that works. Like, that's simple behaviorism, right? Yeah, that's another thing I thought about. Like, when you look at a young child, how do you teach? How do you? What's that word? Young children, you only give them two things. You give them punishments and rewards. Punishments hurt. They can be physical or non-physical. Coleman122 says, by the way, Cider, can I join you? Bawara Smooches? Sure. Wait. Did you change your name? See, didn't I add you, Coleman122? Maybe I should add you. Let's see. Where's the add friend button? Oh, I signed out of friends in chat? Alright, so let's sign in to friends. There we go. Yeah. Wait, you said Boar Smooches, but you're Combustible Lemon, right? We played together before? I'm terrible with names, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Oh, that was an emote, says Coleman122. Oh, I missed that. Node Runner says, if you don't like the way someone is acting, you can walk away. But that is not what happens in abusive relationships. Right? That's victim blaming, right? Let's see, that's a slippery slope, said Node Runner. I will never advocate for policing people's emotions. Yeah, that's fucked up, right? You were in an abusive relationship and that's your responsibility. Right, if they manage to mind control me, which is easy, right? It's easy mind controlling, especially with the threat of violence. You can control people, right? People in like physically abusive relationships, they, let's see, let's host public. And confirm the mission. This is what we're doing right now. But a lot of people say that to women who's with men that beat them up. Why didn't you leave? And oftentimes they don't. Out of fear, out of like mental manipulation and stuff like that. You can make people do all sorts of weird stuff if you just, like, it's the same. Like, if you have big strong muscles, you can force people to do stuff like physically. If you have manipulative personality, you can force people to do stuff if they are not, if they don't have the mental fortitude to withstand your abuse. Right? So it's not, they don't have the possibility, right? There are people that don't have that possibility. Like, you were arguing for that. Wait, I don't know if you did that, but I would argue that a child cannot consent, for example. We talked about that the other day. I would argue that a child cannot consent. Right? And that the adult would have manipulated the child. same thing about
Clear. Humpjack inbound.
staying. Like, the child stayed with a predator. Was it the child's fault and responsibility? If the answer is no, hey, you see my point then, right? If that makes sense? I don't know if it does. But I would argue that a child can't consent. But maybe that's just an opinion. They can say the words. They are physically able to walk away. Mentally, not so much. Maybe they would starve from going away. Interesting questions. Let's see. No donor says, but I can't control you or your decision to get out of the relationship. But that's super fucking vague, right? Some would argue that you can. You can control other people. You can manipulate other people. Like, I would agree, like, it is possible, like, you are not physically in control of my that's the argument you're making, right? Only physical intervention matters. That's the thing you said, like, threats of physical violence does not matter. The only thing that does matter is physical intervention. But that again is like...
Humpjack launched. Stay clear from the impact zone.
Right, you can't physically make me do anything. Right? Through only physical intervention, you cannot affect what I do at all from that perspective. Think. Right? The only thing you can do is make me feel pain. You can't make me do anything through any physical mean. Right? You can lock me up and make me not being able to move, I suppose. That's through physical means. You can't make me do anything. Oh man, I don't know. Let's see. Coleman122 says you can make people do a lot of stuff if you spend enough time with them. Yeah, that was my argument, right? But that's... No donor says that doesn't matter, right? It's only physical intervention. You can't do anything. You can't make anyone do anything from the physical intervention, right? Because if you change their behavior, like if you beat them up and they do something, well, you can physically take something from them, I suppose. Like robbery. Wait, where am I going? Down? It's here somewhere. And that's the only thing that matters. Like, manipulating someone else's behavior does not matter. That is not considered aggression at all. So the only thing that would be considered aggression is restricting someone's movement or forcefully taking something from them. Like, actually beating someone up would not violate the non-aggression thing.
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
Which actually then makes me think even more that, well, the non-aggression thing, it's not good for anything, not really. I mean, yeah, well, it's good for... Yeah, you're not allowed to steal? Let's see. Colgate says, how did you get away from the abusive relationship? Well, I stayed way too many years, right? It was a lot of pain and suffering involved. But like I had nowhere to go. So I had to convince my parents to let me move back in. And as an adult moving in with your parents, that was a good time. Really enjoyed that bit. Those parts of my life. Wait. Oh. Press to kick, not to pick up. Alright. It got pretty rough there for a while. A lot of suffering all around. I mean, it's only my perspective, right? She did not have a good time either. I'm pretty sure yeah. I was no saint in that relationship. I don't want to make it look like I was, but Let's see, Node Owner says, what's the alternative? Someone forces you to stop an abusive relationship when you don't want to. I mean, I don't really have the same worldview as you, right? The way I look at it is that I see words or manipulation or threats, like the Wikipedia page said, right? Page said that threats were not allowed. I'm okay that you saying, and we can discuss it from that. But when we're talking about alternatives, I would want people not to get threatened or beat up, for that matter. Someone forces you to stop an abusive relationship when you don't. I mean, yeah, I would get behind that, right? If you beat me up every day, I would get behind forcing you to stop beating me up every day. Because I want to protect, well, me in that example, right? It doesn't have to be. If you beat someone up every day, I would want society to protect whoever you are beating up every day. Yes. I would want society to force you to stop in some way. Because I feel sorry for the other people and just... yeah. But that's like a political argument, right? That's my opinion. My opinion is, yeah, force this person to stop. I would not want to put... like, it's the same. I would not want to... for me, that question is very similar to, like, if someone gets raped, I would blame the rapist, not the rapee. And it is very, very similar to that in my mind. And I acknowledge that we have different views on that, and that is not what you meant, right? And that's not even really relevant for that's not what we're discussing, right? Because that's, like, rape is not part of the non-aggression principle.
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
Oh. Where am I going? Here? Nope. That sucks. Oof, that hurts. It's so difficult to see in this game. Don't know where I'm... oh, I landed somewhere. Ah, there. I'm going over there. Yeah, right. What did you say again? It was... Yeah, the personal liberty. Yeah, again, it's liberty. I'm getting stuck on that word. Property is one thing, right? Stealing is clear-cut. It's straightforward. The non-aggression is about, well, you don't take others people's stuff forcefully. That part I understand easily. But I really, yeah, actually I think I need to look at the Wikipedia page for liberty. What does that mean? Liberty. I'm probably misunderstanding this. Let's see. Node owner says, I don't particularly like being threatened or beat up. Indeed. Someone who gets super angry, I would avoid that person, yeah. But if they were actually doing physical harm to me, that's super past the line. I mean, yeah, I can get behind that, but that's like I'm much more scared person than you of other people, right? So for me, just the threat of violence is enough for me to draw a line, right? But that's just personal differences, right? We have different mental fortitudes on that. Let's see. No, Donner says, I just wanted to say that I don't feel comfortable discussing the sexual abuse of children. Let's not do that. Yeah, alright, let's not do that. Let's not do that. We can skip sexual abuse altogether if you like. Yeah, let's skip that. But what I do want to read is this. Broadly speaking, liberty is the ability to do as one pleases, or a right to immunity. Wait. Broadly speaking, liberty is the ability to do as one pleases. Yeah, alright. Or a right or immunity enjoyed by prescription or grant, i.e. privilege. I don't understand that second part. Stability. Oh, liberty is that you can do whatever you please. So, if I want to start reading your mind right now, that is an infringement to my liberty. Like if I want to read a person's mind, or if I want to fall to the ground and miss and start flying, that is an infringement of my liberty. Or is that me doing bullshit towards the term? But I'm guessing we're talking about right or immunity enjoyed by prescription. This sounds like someone has edited this because I don't understand this at all. Enjoyed by prescription. Alright, you can... Oh, the government can give you a liberty. Right? Liberty is the ability. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about that we're given rights or immunity, right? That we are allowed to do X, right? Does that make sense? Like the group gives us, says that yes, sure, you can do X. If it so pleases you, you can do this. And a restriction to liberty is when they instead would say, you are not allowed to do X, even though it pleases you. Is that liberty? So it's just about actions. It's not about... Alright. So. And then let's see, and the non-aggression part was then about...
The other one is ready. And segment done.
Yeah, the non-aggression thing is not about violence at all. It's about restrictions to...
The more tight must flow. This never gets old. What a beauty.
Alright. I just assumed, like I have assumed for a long time that the non-aggression thing was... Man. What am I doing here? I don't have any more lights. Alright, go back to the base and fix some more lights. I'm gonna do that. I just assumed that it was a lot about... oh, someone has already. Don't mind if I do.
Taking some of the ammo.
That it was about violence, but it's not about violence, not at all. That's a mistake from my part. Like, I made an assumption, terrible assumption, misunderstanding the whole part of...
First pump jack connected to refinery and ready to extract.
But also violence becomes interesting because liberty to do violence or not to do violence is the most, like, where it becomes most difficult to talk about non-aggression then, right? Because me hindering you from doing violence well, I suppose doing harm, just doing violence, punching someone in the face is one thing. If you, however, break their leg, that is breaking their leg. No, that's not allowed in the non-aggression thing. Adventure 95 says, what was that about sexual stuff? We're not talking about it, Adventure 95. Nice to see you again, Adventure 95. How are you doing today? Node Runner said, a right or immunity enjoyed by the prescription or grant is like the Constitution of the United States giving the right to use firearms. Yeah, right. Use firearms, but the non-aggression thing would say that you're allowed to use firearms, but you're not allowed to shoot anyone, because shooting them would... you would infringe on their liberty, right? So you're allowed to have a gun, but you're not allowed to shoot anyone, except for in self-defense. Right? If someone is trying to infringe of your liberty, you are allowed to shoot them, says the non-aggression thing.
Second pump jack connected. You're almost there.
So if someone wanted to... yeah, make, like, well, if someone tried to steal from you, that's the only way, right?
The big swarm is approaching.
Steal or bodily harm, that's the only way to really infringe on someone else's deal, right? If someone tries to steal from you, then you could shoot them in self-defense, I suppose.
It's a big one, team.
Or if someone tried to shoot you, then you can shoot them. Let's see. No Runner says, I think the idea behind the nap is that your personal liberty stops when it infringes on other people's liberty. Yeah, exactly. So that's then violence itself. That's what I was talking, right? If you send someone to the hospital or break their leg, then their liberty to walk has been infringed upon. That's the non-aggression thing. I mean, I can get behind that, right? Shotgun. Yeah, so it's pretty much the only way to infringe on someone else's is to steal their stuff or yeah, steal their stuff or harm their body, right? That would be the idea then, right? Let's see. Adventure 95 says liberty to do stuff is very abusable for the good and for the bad.
Jack requested and is in
Liberty should always come with responsibility. Like you should be taught how to safely use a gun and safely handle it. But that would infringe on the non-aggressive principle, right? Well, no, it wouldn't. Well, if someone then, like, let's say that you should be taught how to use a gun. What if you want a gun and you don't want to get taught? Sorry. Like, if you did not want to get taught, like, I would agree with the statement, well, yeah. Teaching people how to use the gun is a good idea, but if people don't want to get taught, you can't really force them. That's... I don't know, Adventure 95. What am I doing here? I don't know. There's probably something shiny in here. It was... see. No Donor says we kinda already live by the non-aggression principle, don't we? Yeah. Right? That's part of our government. I'm pretty sure that it is pretty straightforward, like don't break someone's legs. If you break someone's legs, then well, we don't really though, because the consequences of you breaking the non-aggression principle is society also breaking the non-aggression principle. Like, we either lock you in, break your leg, or kill you, right? There are many different consequences to it, but yeah. If that makes sense. So that's another allowed breakage of the non-aggression principle. If someone breaks the non-aggression principle, we break the non-aggression principle against them.
Supplies are on the way.
Not really an eye for an eye and a tooth for tooth, right? But that makes sense. But so yeah, I kind of would say that we enforce. Wait, could I take this? No. Like, I'm pretty sure most societies, like most groups of people living together, do enforce this rule somehow. Ooh, I can take this now. Nice, nice, nice.
Be ready for anything. Minecarts are so last year.
Let's see. Adventure 95 says, I don't think an individual should be able to own just any type of weapon. Oh, right. Like now when bioweapons become more and more common, right? Should people be allowed to own? Well, that's a different question though. Right? We're talking about something else, like other types of restrictions. And I mean, I'm for a lot of other type of restrictions as well, right? Not only the, what's it called? The non-aggression principle. I would go with more principles. Yeah, there is an interesting argument to be had to have restrictions to the owning of certain weapons, right? Regulating that, infringing upon, well, one could say that we could argue politics about infringing on a lot of other liberties. Wait. Where is he? How am I gonna get over there? Oh, we gotta check the map. Going back here. Going up here, probably. Ah, here we go. Found him. What's this? Is this like a bullet heli thing? Are we not allowed to stand? These lasers? Oh, oh, deals damage. Slow moving bullets, I suppose, but yeah. Oh, it's shooting at us? What is this? I've never done this thing before. Am I supposed to shoot at it? Or are we just supposed to stand? These things. Wait. Ah, there we go. Doing two things at once. Wow. Oh, do we have to stand on them at the same time? I'm confused. Do all three of us have to stand? No. Oh. Event failed. Damn it. We probably had to stand all of us at the same time, yeah.
Getting supplies.
I had no idea. I figured it out too late, I suppose.
I'm taking some
It sucks.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
No, runners, it's not just harming their body. It could be restricting their movement. Like if you trapped someone. Yeah. Talked about that. Imprisonment, right? Imprisonment would break. That's why I said like a lot of... Like in Sweden we do that. If you break the laws today, we put you in prison. And that's where the liberty of free movement, right? So, kidnapping. So, stealing, restricting movement, and bodily harm. And, I mean, bodily harm in a way that would influence your ability to move. Yes. Ooh, that's interesting. People freeze.
Supply pod
Oh, even
requisition.
more of them.
Launching now.
There's a lot of them here. But that's, yeah, it's just physical stuff, right? It's not any mental stuff is irrelevant. I often go to that, right? I've studied psychology, and psychology interests me, and I'm interested in what we are capable of doing and not doing, and how, like, from a psychological standpoint. Maury Small says that he found some king oyster mushrooms. That's interesting. Blatchvig says, oh, nice to meet you, Blatchvig. I don't think I've seen you here before. He says it's an event. 3 health bar pops up at the top of your screen earlier. Yeah. You had to stand on one of the pans and then shoot the green power cells near the top. All right. Nice. Thanks. I will know that for the next time. You stand on a platform till it activates, which allow you to damage the corresponding section. Oh! So we were not supposed to stand on it on the same time. I was just standing on it and then a thing opened and I was supposed to shoot it. I did not shoot it. Now I know for the next time.
Well done. Secondary objective completed.
Alright, so we do live kinda by the non-aggression principle today then, right? We just have extra restrictions on top of it.
Return to the refinery and
Right.
start up the pump
We
sequence.
do break, like society breaks the non-aggression principle for a number of reasons.
Down it goes! Rock and stone forever! Now I know how much
And we create regulations and stuff for this and for that.
The liquid morkite is being extracted. Refinery and all pump jacks are working at full capacity. Be warned, the noise will draw in the locals, so stay on your toes and do what you can to protect and maintain the equipment. Brace yourselves. There's a big group of incoming enemies. The pumps are working as fast as they can. Keep it up.
By the fair!
Pump sequence at 25%.
That's interesting then, because then what we've learned about the non-aggression principle is nothing what the Wikipedia page says.
The
Right.
extraction has stopped. Pipelines in need
I would
of
kind of
maintenance.
like... Sure, maybe there were some things that I misunderstood by just being bad at understanding things. That's fine. But I also was a little bit tricked by the Wikipedia page, because it did say threats.
This
Right.
pipeline is fixed, but there are more outstanding issues.
That's... The threats parts makes the non-aggression principle just break. It doesn't
Pipeline
work
repaired,
when you talk
but
about
other
threats.
pipelines are still malfunctioning.
Wait, what's this? I can build this and waste all his ammo.
Pipeline's operational again. You're doing fine.
We're doing fine.
Keep on fighting. More bugs coming your way. Pump sequence at 50%.
He's getting more gunk. I'm assuming more gunk is valuable. Ooh, that's an explosion. Just randomly tossing a grenade. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like with this class. The grenade is super boring. Super boring grenade.
This pipeline is fixed, but you need to clear all malfunctions.
Like if it's
in order
like a
for the
CC
refinery to
grenade
run.
that would fit the scout more, I would like take like a what's it called? Like a daylight grenade. So it becomes super fucking bright for just a few seconds, like between 5 and 10 seconds perhaps. And during that time, the monsters to that grenade would have like a
However, we still have
like a
malfunctions
fear
in the system.
response to that grenade. Maybe, yeah, let's maybe put it 5 seconds. Maybe not even 5 seconds. We can make it shorter. So we make it super bright for maybe 3 to 5 seconds. And all the monsters that are within visual range
Running smoothly again.
turn around and stand still for the duration. Like turn their back towards the grenade.
5%. You're doing good.
That would be more thematic, also more enjoyable.
Refinery is attracting the
Maybe too strong?
Hold the line while the pump sequence continues.
Maybe too strong, I don't know. Also, even if it's too strong, it would be fun. Fun. I do like fun. Latchevig says going over the quote for mission secondary resources barely gives any XP. If it's right in front of you, grab it maybe. Never go out of your way. Right, getting the 12, like the 13 gunk seeds. It's just a little bit of extra XP. Alright, thanks. Thanks. Quota. Yes, quota is the word. I understood the meaning, but quote? Yes, quota. That's a word that I would probably never use myself. Quota. I know the word, but it's such a rare word for me. I don't use it in any context, so. Right. Why are we marking this pipeline connector? Oops. We're leaving, right?
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
I'll get in on tab says, but XP? What do you mean, but XP? Yeah, a little bit of XP. Could get XP by just killing an enemy, I suppose. Oh. That is probably what they did, right? They marked this line probably to show, oh, take this line to get to the drop pod. I'm assuming. Alright. I'm going in here and just waiting. This? Slap? Nice. Nice. You just got slapped.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
Rock and stone, brother. Come on, guys.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
Breakable.
I wonder then,
Rock and stone. Leave no thought behind. Got it right between the eyes.
like what triggered our talk about the non-aggression principle was it's capitalism, right? But I think like any theoretical model, is that what I'm looking for? Like any model of how you would want to build, well, any way you would want to build a society. No, it's not required. I was gonna say that it's probably required, but it's not. Right? It's not at all required.
Assignment completed.
Ooh, we got some headwear. Is that
You don't rock and stone, you ain't
only...
gonna know. Damn, I'm good at this.
Alright, let's get the next thorns.
Cool.
Unlock that. What do we have here? Oh! What do we have? Hollow point bullets? Weak point damage. Armor breaking. I do like that, I think. Rate of fire? No, let's go for armor breaking.
Modification bot.
What's this? Deadline 3 hours? No. 3 days. Right? 40 seconds, 33 minutes, 2 hours and 3 days. There we go. Weekly priority assignment. But I kind of want to get this weapon. We did unlock some more missions. We have a lot of missions. So let's start that assignment. Since we got plenty of time on that, I suppose. Let's see. Colgate InnoTab says, I could use more word for quota. I use it quite often. Those? Wait. Where quota would fit better. Yeah, I can imagine doing a lot of maths. Quota becomes important. Alright, I'm just saying that this is the plan. Confirm mission.
Mission selected. Your chariot awaits, gentlemen. Move out.
I'm just making that rule. If you don't want to join, then you don't have to join, I suppose. Let's see. Adventure 95 says, I like shiny knives for some reason. I like watching knives being made and polished. I like that as well. I had like a... the new helmet was not very pretty, was it? That's way prettier. Yeah, like when I was a kid, I remember I had like, it was a year or something. There was a lot of
Teamwork and beer will keep us together.
a lot of, what's it called? Knives, yeah.
Getting younger, you know.
A lot of knives.
You boys better be better miners.
Well, Getino tab says free market, you keep mixing them up. Oh, right, free market. Well, that's... well, mixing them up, I don't know. Like the capitalism was... the two were intertwined, right? Yeah, but capitalism doesn't require a free market. Pure capitalism required a free market. And a free market required pure free market. Like, it was not really a thing. It required the non-aggression thing to function. Well, it does not require it to function, right? Could have a free market where slavery is fine, I suppose. What are we doing? Collecting eggs. Oh, nice. I think this is my favorite. My favorite game mode, collecting eggs. It's not a lot of enemies, it's a little bit of exploring. You can run around and just gather stuff. Not a lot of enemies. Let's see, Coleman says, one thing I like is watching people make thing out of bismuth. Bismuth? Was that what, if you know Nile Red, Nile Blue? He made a bismuth knife, right? Or am I, like, I'm terrible with names. I think that was bismuth. Maybe it was something else? Nodonor says to Coleman, those videos are cool. Bismuth is a really neat metal. I need to bismuth. That's it, right? Yeah. That's the one. I'm pretty sure. It looks a little bit bland here. I thought it looked a little bit more oily, like had more colors to it. Maybe it's impurities within the bismuth making it different colors. Yeah, more like oily colors. I like those oily colors. I don't know if it's necessarily the same thing or not. I don't know. Coleman 122 says collecting eggs is kind of meh. To each their own. To each their own. This was the one that was needed for my current mission. I'm just kidnapping you, breaking the what's it called? The principle, the non-aggression principle. Oh, we have this again. All right, this time maybe. Right, I'll stand here. And then now I can shoot something. That? Yeah. That's... Oh! Oh. Oh, and then I need to switch. Over here. Oh, I can shoot this one. And don't get hit by the heat-seeking missile. Super slow-moving missile that goes towards you. Don't get hit by that, I think is the idea. Maybe shoot that. Let's see. Adventure 95 says to Coleman, I like natural bismuth crystals. Whoa. Man, it's difficult reading the chat and doing this. Wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, did we succeed? Event success. Nice. What's that, XP?
Bring me the goods. I called for Molly.
Natural bismuth crystals when they do the square spirals. Oh man. Oh. Gold up here. Let me go. Thank you very much. Oh. Need to drop my gold off. Alright, where is... Where's Molly? There's Molly. Here we go. Coleman 122 says, depends on the RNG on the mission. Alright. Blatchevig says... Am I pronouncing that correctly, by the way? Blatchevig? Nile Red did. He's awesome, yeah. Nile Red is awesome. Nile Red also made grape soda out of gloves and booze out of toilet paper. Yep, saw both of those videos. It's so great. Super entertaining. Like I don't understand half of what is going on, but I am enjoying it quite a bit. Yeah. Oh, let's get some light in here. Oh. Oh, I'm at it. Perfect. Someone is making something angry. Alright, and we want to extract Holomite as well. Whoops. Wonder if all the gold was picked up here. Yep. It's fine. Let's see. Node Runner. The whole reason why I brought up the free market, capitalism, liberty, and non-aggression was because we were talking about video games. Nice. Oh, right. Video games are not capitalist. Right. But that was just an instigator. Right, since they are in control. Oh man, I forgot about that part of the discussion. Yeah, they were in control, but I was arguing... I don't think I got a reply to that argument. Well, was that relevant? Oh yes, 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 because all fiat currency was breaking from that that mold, right? It is not a free market because it was created by the government. Right, it's only free trade. That was what we were talking about yesterday. Nice. Node Runner. Right. And how Node Runner continues. Sorry, that was my memory of the thing. He said that, and how I thought video games were not a free market because the developer designed the whole system. Right. Yeah. Agreed. I have to agree with that. Now, after I've gained this knowledge, right? Because I had a misunderstanding of these things. I've not studied capitalism in any specific amount of detail before. It's been a learning experience for me, that's for sure. Oh, do you see that? That's so little damage. I thought this dealt more damage. So, let's get the shotgun.
Glyphid Praetorian and
Maybe I missed the thing? I don't think so, though. Where is Molly?
Look what I found.
Does Molly show up on this thing? There's Molly. Yeah, it does show up on the thing. It was a green square, I think.
Boss it. Bring the pain.
That was weird. Blachevig, which is the well, it's correct pronunciation. It's pretty good, I suppose, since he said it was the correct pronunciation. Score. Beating the event is how you turn blank cores into OCs or cosmetics. But you'll get XP bonus regardless. Oh, what are blank cores? I don't know what blank cores are for. It's a new term for me. I don't... Blank cores? Oldman122 says, you can just hold the scanner thingy and it will tell you the location of Molly. Does she mean the map? Wait. The scanner thingy? Is there a scanner thingy? Or is the... Yeah, terrain scanner, the map. That's the scanner, terrain scanner Mark III. And it's the green square that's Molly. Right, thanks, Coleman. And like all the other people. And there's an egg right there. You can see it. Like over here? Wait. No, that's Molly. Where's the egg? I did see it. And it's right this way. So maybe it is in here? Let's check it out. Maybe there's an egg in here. There it is. Found it.
Swarm on a direct intercept course. Get ready.
And Molly left. So we open the map. Molly's way over there. Oh, I dropped the map. I dropped the egg by opening the map. That's kind of rude. Can I make this jump? Easily, easily.
Contact. Lock and load.
Let's go this way. Blachevig says blank cores are an endgame currency. Nice. Game currency, we do like those.
All eggs collected. Management will be pleased.
They are the bottleneck to getting OCs, overclocks. These are the endgame mods that you can equip to weapons. In the empty hexagon at the bottom of the screen, the equipment terminal. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Nitro has been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Thanks, Blachevig. The only thing I watch on Twitch, says Blachevig, other than Deep Rock Galactic, is politics. So I'm happy to see philosophy and the comics along with dwarves. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot. We talk a lot of politics. Well,
Hostiles are backing down.
we talk a lot of things, I suppose. I usually tend to see the, well, either the ethics or the politics. Or like some self-help, a little bit, like psychology. Wait, I missed something. Nodrunner said something about psychology before, I think. But I think I missed answering that.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back.
Let's see, Nodrunner said earlier, he said, I think you should study capitalism, even if you don't agree with it. I mean, I don't black and white agree with any ism. I think capitalism
So long, suckers.
has value. Right? I think it's a mistake to try to build pure capitalism. I think the capitalistic system I think, like, if we just go back to owning stuff, then, yeah, owning stuff is a good idea. I think. Probably, yeah. Ownership of stuff is probably a good idea, right?
Watch your fire, moron.
Feeling safe owning your own home,
Has been successfully
this and that.
Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever.
Yeah. Let's see. Study capitalism even if you don't agree with it. There's a lot of ideas that might be might be misinterpreting some of their views. I mean, that's fine, right? But disagreements in ideas are fine, right? You were disagreeing on the non-aggression principle, right? Like I disagree with the view of democracy, and those disagreements are fine, and I think the discussion is more interesting discussing like your perspective when we're talking about it. Understanding your perspective I find interesting. I mean, and actually, yeah, that's my favorite way of learning, my best type of learning. Do we want to get the last Holomite just out of nowhere? Do we want to get the last 2 Holomite? Go out looking for them? Or should we just leave?
Departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
I mean, I suppose I can run around, shoot some light over here. Shoot some light over here.
Let there be light.
Yeah, my best type of learning happens when during discussions. That is, for me, that's when I learn the best. Like investigating. Is this it? No. That's not it. You know what? I feel a little bit behind on the chat, so I'll... Oh, someone found it. Great. Wait, where's the exit? Ah, it's up there.
T-minus 2 minutes.
Goodbye. Leaving you behind? So rude. So rude.
If you don't walk in stone, you ain't coming.
And misinterpretations, it's just part of the thing, right? And we're leaving. Great.
Into the books. Retrieving escape pod.
Rock and roll.
Let's see, what else did I miss? Coleman said the other scanner. Yeah, the control scanner. Oh, that scanner. Oh, there are 2 scanners then. So I did miss that. Perfect. I'll need to start using that. That's the one that you ping with, right? The ping scanner. Nice. Northern says specifically libertarianism and anarcho-capitalism. Maybe we should look into that a little bit. Alright, so...
Good job. You're making
So Taras. That's a new name, I think. Nice to meet you, So Taras. Nice to meet you, indeed. How are you doing today? Control for the ping device. The button control for the ping device that highlights teammates and show all objectives, including Molly, through the walls. Nice, that's the control button, not the tab button. Right, so now I get it. Gotta start using that.
Yes.
Let's see, and then it was the endgame currency. Lachevig talking about. Lachevig says if they call the pod, they want to leave. Not necessarily, right? You have 5 minutes to finish it up. And Coleman found the Holomite. Nice. Good looking out. It was covered in the fleshy stuff. Nodrunner says, I don't need to discuss. I can just listen. I like to discuss, but I don't need it to learn. I don't need it to learn. It's just my, like... Some people learn by listening, some people learn by reading, some people learn by this and that, and... Like, there are many different ways of learning. My best type is, you know, just making these, what we have, libertarianism, like just defining it Right? What is the definition? Think about it and then talk about it, and having people tell me what I'm doing wrong. It's a very not lazy. It's a very efficient way to learn. Just having other people do all the hard work while you yourself just don't have to do as much. Which works out perfectly for me because I'm a very efficient person. Yes, I'm a very efficient person. Blatchevig says, so I've watched you a couple of times. Nice, nice, nice. So, risk being kind of critical. You talk about philosophy, morals, and ethics. Yes, you don't rock and stone. You don't even rock and stone back to other dwarves. Are you a monster? I mean, yes, I am a monster. It's just I don't even know what button it is. Is it G, H? Toggle HUD? No. I don't even know what button it is. I am terrible like that. Controls. What do we have? Are they not under controls? Key bindings, here we go. I gotta learn this. A very good point, right? I don't see any ethical issue by not responding. I see it's rude, though. Etiquette. Etiquette issue I can see with not responding. Oh. I don't have to even look it up. Rock and stone.
For rock and stone!
For rock and stone.
Rock and stone! Rock and roll! By the beard!
By the beard. Lovely. So Blatchevig, that's a very good point. And that's what I said, right? That's my point. When I miss out on stuff, I learn by having other people do the work and tell me about it. It's super efficient. And now, this, I can see an ethical issue with this. I'm just gonna do another kidnapping. Look at this. Just another kidnapping. No discussion, not anything. Just, I make the unilateral decision that this mission is what we're gonna play now. That's just the way it is.
That's it, lads! Rock and
I can say rock and stone.
rock and stone!
I'm part of the...
Please hurry up!
It seems like people are just happy to play along now, so... I mean, they can leave, right? It's not really a kidnapping, you can just leave. Right. Yeah. The etiquette is the V button. V for etiquette. Thanks. By the way, Blatchevig. Building a friendly... environment. For Carl? Yes. This is the other scanner. And it shows you stuff. Wait. Oh! Oh, look at that. We see stuff. Ooh, that's beautiful. Wait. Yeah, I can just tap it. I can just tap it. Lovely. Lovely stuff. That's a great tip. Thanks, guys. Lovely tip indeed. Let's see. Colgate on tab says, I learned best by rubbing my learning monad. I learned best by my learning monads against each other to generate knowledge. Like people were rubbing sticks together in the early days. Oh, please. Damn it, Molly. Blatchevig says view. Phew, I'm relieved. Thank you. No, thank you, Blatchevig. No, actually. Rock and stone. Does that mean thank you? It probably does, right? It's like that German word, genau. You can use it for anything. Love that part. Let's see. And now we're up to Coleman saying, by the way, you can in settings change its mode. Its default mode will activate when you hold control and deactivate when you stop. Nope, you can tap it. Oh, well, it deactivates after a couple of seconds. Oh, why, thank you for this little platform. Don't mind if I use it. Alright, and deactivate it when you stop holding control. And the other, in my opinion, better mode is you can tap control to activate it and tap again to deactivate it. Also, you can keep it on all the time.
You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will
Alright,
get you
can
killed.
I... Options... Gameplay?
Shoot to kill.
Not gameplay, no. Controls, no. UI, here we go. It's gotta be in UI, right? It's under controls. Thanks. Toggle oh, I'm dying. Leave me alone. I said leave me alone. I want to look at the options. What is that? The breeder? Do we have to kill that? It doesn't look aggressive. Alright, so. Do options, controls. Laser pointer, that sounds fun. Hold to sprint, no. Toggle terrain scanner? Is that it? What else do we have? Yeah, that's probably it. Where's that laser pointer? Right. Oh. Oh. I can run, when I run around, I can just use this thing. Like this.
See here.
Oh. And I can just ping a random thing. Ooh, that hurt. Ugh.
Rock solid. Donkey, come here.
Oh, I can't. Actually, I think I like the other way better.
You're cute, but you're dead.
I like it more, I think. I can see the benefits of both, but I kind of like the tap just to get
You could really go for a cold brew right now.
tap to get it up and running. Since I can't mine with it up, I have to remove it. I don't know. I'll play with this for a little while. And then I'll play with the other way for a little while and make my decision later on. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh man, I'm behind on the chat. I'm gonna let the rest of the team... I'm just gonna be the leech and read some chat here.
Your own fault for being full of goodies.
Sotaras? Is that Sotaras? Oh, that hurt. Sotaras, maybe. All ethics questions can be solved with one simple sentence. What would Carl do?
As you can see,
Oh man.
teams tried getting through the outer
Oh, I
shield
saw this.
but failed.
That made me flash back to a movie I saw a long time ago. What would King do? What would the king do? Was like a wrestling thing. They had they made an armband bracelet that said WWKD. Wicked? No. What would King do? Just got that memory from that flashback. Don't remember hardly anything about the movie except that part, and that it was wrestling and King was a wrestler, and there were two dudes that thought wrestling was real. Oh, I think we started an event here. Maybe I should help out. Ooh, this hurts.
Never die.
So is this the event? No. The event is... Maybe this is the event. Hold E, something said? What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Just pick this stuff up. Right. Oh man. I'm just screwing this up, aren't I? I wanted to read the chat. Someone started an event. Oh, I'm probably bringing this over here. Probably. Let's assume. Let's see, where were we? Well, no. Damn it. Screw that. Let's read the chat instead. Let's see. Carl would blame the bourgeoisies. Blatchevig says, you are both correct. Now, yeah. What would Carl do? Carl would blame the bourgeoisies. Oh. Alright. This is fine. Blatchevig says you have to kill the breeder. Unless you like jelly stings. I don't like jelly stings. They burn and itch and are just generally annoying. So let's kill those things. Coleman says, yeah. What are the ethics of killing the breeder? That's actually... Like if we take racism not between, well, speciesism. Like all species value their own species over every other species, right? Like killing any other species is like whatever. Compared to killing humans, right? We care way more about killing humans than not. That's not really about ethics, though. I mean, you can take different perspectives, right? We're talking about suffering and like the potential for suffering. I would live with the assumption that all animals can suffer. All enemies. Oh man. All monsters, they can suffer. No, all animals can suffer. But I would also... Like that's the ethics of that discussion, but I would... Like politically and my own behavior speaking, I would value the suffering, like the reducing of human suffering more than other creatures. If that makes sense? Blatchevig says, the ethical reasons for... Oh, there's ethical reasons for killing the breeder are as follows. 1. Carl would do it. Alright, Carl would do it, alright. 2. It's a bug. That doesn't mean anything, right? Carl would do it. Doesn't mean anything. But I can get the fun about it. Killing a bug because it's a bug, that's breaking. That's a proper breaking of... of Hume's guillotine there. It is a bug. You can't derive an ought from an S, my friend. It is a threat to other dwarves. You cannot derive an... Well, no, it's an ethical discussion. Right. Right. It's a threat to other dwarves. I can get behind that. It is a threat to you. Killing it before it kills us. It's self-defense. Alright. We came down to its planet and killed it. In self-defense. Yes. No-Donor says after, is it self-defense? The breeder should not be held responsible for the actions of its offspring. I disagree with that statement, I think. What is this?
There's a helmet here.
There's a helmet here. A lost helmet. What do we do with it? Do we do anything with it? Nothing, I suppose. It was just a former dwarf. Should it be held responsible for the actions of its offspring? That's a super interesting question. I would say yes. Like, when speaking about humans, I would probably say yes. You are responsible, like in some sense. It's something that you created, right? I made this.
Stay at the
And if you're terrible at racing it, then you're kind of at fault for it becoming a serial killer, right? It's a little bit your fault. I mean, you didn't know, it came from ignorance, but like we could teach you that, well, you are creating that human, so that's interesting. Parenting becoming an ethical discussion from that. Alright. Lachevig says, I think it should know better. I think it should. It should know better. Also, it applies to it being a bug. Bugs don't know better, though. They cannot know better. So for them, so the bug maybe should not be responsible for its offspring's actions. Since the bug cannot know that... Well, the bug doesn't really know... Well, consequences, right? Consequences. Oh man. Talking about the ethics of a bug. The bug doesn't have the concept of ethics. It's just we have ethics in comparison to our behavior towards the bug. Not the bug's behavior towards us. What are you doing in there? Why are we going this way? Sounds interesting. Oh. Lovely. Oh man. Let's try this again.
Gotta go fast.
Oop.
Ludicrous speed.
Let's see, are bugs sentient in this universe? Asks Nodrunner. Yes. Well, no. I mean, no. They are not self-aware. They don't know that they're gonna die. I'm pretty sure they don't. Don't quote me on that, though. Well, you feel free to quote me on that. I'm this dude on the internet and I'm saying that is the way it is. Therefore, that is the truth and that is how the world works. Yes. Lachevig says, this event, the event we made, like, now you know how far back I'm in the chat. This event is cake. You pick up barrels and throw them at the big rock. Problem is all those shock crystals. Yep. Soteras says yes, no to something I asked before. We don't know. Lore implies they have a hive mind and are controlled by the Heartstone. So killing the Heartstone then. The ethics is about killing the Heartstone maybe. Lachevig says they are largely avoid discussing it because we're in a corporate dystopia exploiting the planet, right? Either way, like the ethics of the thing is that we're invading their planet, right? Whoops. We are the aggressors. That might look bad for the company if the bugs look sympathetic. Yeah. Coleman 122 says, I'm pretty sure bugs can't feel pain in the same way we do. I would agree with that, Coleman 122. It's not the same way. But if we take an evolutionary perspective of what pain is, we see them move away from certain stimuli, right? They escape from certain stimuli that would be painful to us. We can then also assume that they feel some semblance of pain. It's probably not the same experience that we have, but it is an experience that I would call pain. Yeah. As something that is bad because it's bad, and they seem as it... Wait. So, I'm pretty sure that bugs can't feel pain in the same way we do, as something that is bad because it is bad. And they seem it as it is bad because bug dead can't work because bug dead. And bug dead is bug dead. I didn't understand that last point, Coleman. Let's see, Adventure 95 says... I think humans often tend to forget that we are dependent on other species. Yeah, right? And living beings on this planet. That is what makes us quite dangerous species.
Sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.
I mean, that awareness, does any other species have the awareness that they are dependent, like that they're part of? I'm pretty sure that we as humans are that. Whoa, I'm almost dying here. Do we have some healing thing? Can I see that here? Probably not. Probably going downstairs. Can I shoot that thing? Can I break it like that? Oh. Looked like he shot it, didn't it?
Victory objective completed. Fine job.
Oh, we can shoot it. I just didn't shoot it enough.
You snooze, you lose.
So I don't think that is what makes us dangerous. What makes us dangerous is our technology, right? All the tools we have, all the things that we can do. So, well, for other species or for the, like if you see the entire, like the ecology, if you look at the whole biosphere as one organism, like from the,
Attention, new miner inbound.
yeah, like the Gaia hypothesis. I don't know what it's called. Oh, hello.
Good feeling about this thing.
Great
Like
to
we
have
are
you.
dangerous to other creatures because of that, not because of
Wanna make it?
some sort of perspective that we have. Okay, I'm pretty sure that most species put their own species over others. Perhaps not always, but mostly. What's this? We can claim some loot. Oh, I claimed some loot.
Hello?
A skin.
Hey!
Right.
Did I hear a rockin' stone?
Did I hear a rockin' stone? Hello.
Stone, everyone!
This way?
Follow me!
I can follow you, sure.
Stand before us! Move out! Watch me fly!
Where are we going?
I know the way!
You know the way. Nice.
Rock on!
Rock on. Anyone remember where the helmet is? For the loot item? Oh, here's some loot. Like, incorruptible.
Lost equipment here!
I saw the helmet earlier. It was out here somewhere. Good find. Thank you, Coleman.
Found some lost gear!
I guess. And we had the other thing was over here.
Rock and rollin' stone!
Rock and Rolling Stone. Helmet is close by here. I think I saw it just... I don't know. Colgate Innotab says, my mom doesn't care about people over all other species. She says that COVID-19 haven't killed that many people and that humanity deserves much worse due to all the animal cruelty humanity does. Not sure, but I guess she is a human being. Yeah, but I think she's an outlier, right? Like, let's say you have a dog, right? And she gets to pick either you die or the dog die. Well, you're her son, so... So that's not unfair. Well, if she adopted a child, a human child, and adopted a dog, she would probably, if she had to choose who dies and who lives,
Lots of them.
she would choose the human to live. I'm assuming here. I'm assuming. Don't know though. Lachevig says the helmet, when used, it will place a pink X on the map. Oh! As a location of treasure. And that's the treasure that... Whoops. was in here, right? That Coleman showed me the way to. Very nice. Whoops. Alright. So helmets are treasure. Learning so much about the game still. Very nice. Purple, not pink. Says Sotaras. Oh. I mean, one of the colors. And again I forget. IIRC. I've been reminded like 5 times. People have told me what it means, and I still don't remember it. That's terrible. That's weird. I don't think that has happened before. Like, usually you can just figure it out by the letters themselves, right? If you've heard it a couple of times. When I've heard it a couple of times. Did he go around? Down and around? Yep. Down and around. Let's see. Colgate Unotap says, is the inventor of knife responsible for all stabbings? That's an interesting perspective. Would say, like, initially, no? Why would they be? Like, they created a tool. The tool can be used for many different things. Like, yeah, I don't see that at all. Like having any tool maker being responsible for the use of their tool, but person is not a tool, Colgate on tap. That's not really comparable, right? If you made an automated knife that ran around stabbing everybody, right? Then you would be responsible for what the knife did. If you built a robot that ran around stabbing people without your intervention, right? So that it's not a fair comparison to say that someone is responsible for making a knife or making a person. They are not equivalent. Node says, what are you mining all these what are you mining all these minerals for in this game? Is it to create new iPhones? Probably. I mean, it is something very worth it, I suppose. Like, since they are prepared to just throw away all this equipment for it, so maybe iPhones, maybe other technology, and other stuff. Just good stuff in general. That is why we're mining the stuff, I suppose. Blatchevig says somebody just dug up the helmet, totally pink X on the map. Sound effects went off. Oh, but I'm not paying attention to all these things. I don't even know what we're doing. We're looking for Morkite.
You ain't coming home.
Which I can actually drop off some Morkite.
Down it goes. Get this home safely, will you, Molly?
There's something purple over there. What's that? Bucko blooms?
Let there be light.
Oh, second effect. They opened the crate too, says Blatchevig. Coleman 122 says that was from the helmet. It gave a little purple plus on the map. Oh, right. Nice. Node says IIRC if I recall. Nice. It sounds like an IRC client though. Maybe that is what screws me over. I'm thinking of IRC clients. What's this?
Has no value.
This has no value. Alright, thanks. Oh, I see that from here, right? Plain quartz has no value. Coleman 122 says, I don't think the inventor of knives is responsible for all the stabbings. Just because there isn't really one. Just a sharp rock, says Oh! The knife was discovered and then just improved upon. So it didn't have an inventor. That's an interesting perspective. Oh man, I really like that perspective, because that perspective
Lighting up!
fucks up copyright ideas. Like, because you can claim that a lot of inventions that, well, stuff that people claim are inventions are not really inventions. They're just iterations and improvements upon other things. You didn't create the thing, you just improved upon the thing that already exists. Like a computer is just a calculator. There's this calculator, this old wooden calculator where you had just moved stuff along, that kind of thing. That is what a computer is, right? So nobody can copyright anything about computers then with that perspective. Or am I making stuff up? Maybe I'm just making stuff up, I don't know. That's one possible interesting perspective. Ooh, what's that? Ah, here we go. Oh, I just found the last Morkite. That is an interesting perspective indeed.
I'm full. Heading to the mule. I called for Molly.
Molly can get over here.
Lights up!
Where are you at, Molly? Yeah, I found some Morkite as well.
More kite! Inventory is full.
Ah, Molly's right there. Are you coming, Molly? Whoops.
The scanner just lit up like a
Pick a
Christmas tree.
seat,
There's
Molly.
swarm incoming.
And boom. All this stuff.
Objective has been
All the
achieved.
stuff.
Call the drop pod when you're ready to leave.
Alright, and we've made a bonus, so I'm actually gonna call the drop pod as well.
Pod inbound.
Let's see. Just a sharp rock, not rocket science. Maybe sharp rock on a stick? Well, that's just taking the stick, which is a tool, right? And taking the sharp rock, right? It's still just a derivation. You did not invent it. You just put the two tools together and made an improved version of both the tools.
Starting in T-minus 5 minutes.
Right?
On pace for the first round. We are unbreakable. Rock on! Bloody disgusting stuff this is.
That is an interesting idea.
Why are you shooting at me?
Are you shooting at me? Oh well, sorry. Because Carl would have shot you. That is why. No, he wouldn't. Damn it. Oh, hello.
Take that!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Lighting!
Wave is almost over.
Oh, hello. I don't know why I'm doing that. Just XP. I'm guessing the big fuckers have a lot of XP, so... Big fuckers are more valuable than small fuckers? Bugs.
We've got no ammo left. I love this grappling hook. Leave no dwarf behind. A bear.
Let's see. No, someone should make an IRC client called IIRC, and its headline feature would be excellent logging capabilities. Oh man. Yes. That's great. Oh, no ammo. Where are we going? Here?
T-minus 3 minutes.
Alright.
Unit secured. Initiating launch sequence. Team Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Alright. Found the exit. Very nice indeed.
Rock and stone forever!
Excellent logging capabilities.
Hurry up! I'm not getting any younger!
Very
Rock and
nice.
stone!
Coleman 122 says, I meant more like sharp rock exists in nature. Yeah, exactly. So the knife is just an improvement upon the sharp rock. So if something exists in nature, then it really isn't invented. It is discovered. Yeah. Rather found, discovered. Exactly. So one could say then that the spear, like the rock, exists in nature and the stick exists in nature. Putting them both together is just discovering a use of the things that exists in nature. Sharpening the rock is just an improvement on what already exists. You just discovered a way of improving upon how to use the tool.
Excellent performance. One mission.
Yes!
And then like copywriting stuff becomes weird, right? Because all the tools are we're just improving what is already here. Well, what happens then is that the word invention loses its meaning. Nothing is ever invented then, right? Because everything is just a derivation of everything else. So we have to make a decision to draw the line somewhere, I suppose, if we want to use the word invented and inventor. I'm not even sure we do want to do that. Wait, did it say new items available? Oh, right, we got a new... that one. Pretty. Oh, damn it. Too slow today again.
Rock solid!
Coleman 122 says, but I think this depiction breaks down the more advanced something is. Yeah, there is some line somewhere, right? Colgatinontab says math is invented. Oh man, I don't even remember that discussion. There is a discussion though, right? Math invented, discovered. Yeah, because math is not in nature, it's our perspective of nature. Coleman 122 says, like, please show me where in nature you can find graphic cards. I mean, graphic cards, they are calculators, right? That's graphical processing units. They are processing units. Humans are processing units. We do math. So we are a thing that exists in nature and we do math. Same with images, right? If you look at a river, no, not a river, like a still lake, you can see the mirror of and that's a mirror. And the mirror gives you an image of reality, which is the picture, right? Depiction of, like painting a picture and taking a photograph. And the graphic cards paints the picture that exists in nature, and people do computations that we exist in nature. So you can do it. It's a bit far-fetched, but it's doable. Combustible Lemon says, okay, gotta go. Yep.
For rock and stone! None can stand before us!
Indeed. Thanks for helping out today. Very kind of you, Coleman. And Yeah, I'm thinking I'm taking a late lunch, so we have time to do some a little bit. We didn't do really any of the game yesterday, Night in the Woods. So I'm gonna try to do that. I somehow have broken my thing. I've broken my thing. I'll try to fix the thing. Night in the Woods. Oh, right, also. Fuck, we were talking about this game? Damn it, did I remove the game thing? Yeah, I removed the game thing, damn it. It's not my type of game though, but I do think I have those walking simulator games. I have 2 of them. Maybe I should try and play those, since I do own them, I think. I didn't really read this. I was gonna do that as well. Right. Colgatin tab says ZFC axioms don't exist in nature. They don't. They don't indeed. Colgatin tab says people exist in nature, but not math. People are physical objects. Math is abstract concepts. Yep. Indeed, Colgatin tab. One could argue, though, that the abstract concepts don't exist without the human. And the human exists in nature. So it's created by humans? Yeah, there we go. It's invented. It is created by. That would be an invention. But it sounds kind of weird as well to say that technology is discovered. That's not very helpful language, is it? Well, I discovered a way to do X, I suppose, to do this thing. You could talk about it like that rather than I invented a machine that does X. I can say I discovered a way to do X rather than I made a machine that does X. Thanks, Node Runner. Let's scanner somber. I'm pretty sure I have gone home. That I own that. Not Dear Esther though, I don't think. Walking simulators. We'll look into that. All right.